Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of 5, Tactica. So we're just going to be going... I was contemplating doing a bit of grinding, but I should just get on with it, eh? So, straight to the mission, I think. I think I've done all the quests. In fact, I even got... I remember the reward as well. You got Black Frost. So let's make some progress with the story. Get ourselves to the next kingdom. Let's see if we can call it. We called it. See if we called it.
Here we are.
My comrades! After great pains, we have finally reached the decisive moment! To battle! We'll show that swine the punishment he deserves!
Man, they're really ready to tear it up in there. At least they're on our side.
What's wrong, Arena? Worried about the fight?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Am I that obvious? I was just thinking about how there's no turning back once we open the store.
Oh, are you getting cold feet now?
Yeah, why are you getting cold feet? There was no indication that you were gonna have cold feet. Even by your character profile, who's the headstrong, basically Ryuji type, she would never have hesitated. She would have just kept pushing through. So she knows something.
No, I don't have a problem with the fight. More like I've got butterflies in my stomach. Well, maybe it's just pre-fight jitters after all. I'm sure they'll go away soon.
There's no telling what's in there, but at least we know we have some advantages. Morale's through the roof on average, and we've got experience with the fights in these creepy rooms. We've just got one more fight left anyway, right?
Now, if I recall, if this is a boss fight, this is going to be a while. Just that one battle is going to be a whole session.
Let's make an effort to close this out with a flourish.
That's a weird pronunciation of that. Flourish. It's correct. But I'm used to hearing it as flourish.
Right. It's high time we finish this.
Because, like, yeah, I associate that pronunciation with a specific accent, but he doesn't speak in the same manner with other words.
I'm prepared to accept it.
So he just says it for that word specifically. That's really weird.
Yes, I'm ready when you are. We've made it this far. There's no reason we can't see this through.
Yeah, we can do this. All of us, together.
All right. Here we go.
The jig is up! Show yourself! Where are you hiding? This is your last chance to surrender!
How dare you disturb the sanctity of my domain? You absolute lowlives! By bringing your collaborators to this most sacred place, am I to presume
That voice!
you're all prepared to enter a world of regret?
I knew it. Nakabachi.
That's a disappointing.
This is most disappointing, Kasukabe-kun.
Wait, this is different. This is, I think, I might be imagining things, but this is the voice is different to the other voice before. So this might be might still be a red herring.
You were smarter than this. What a shame.
Because it has like a little more of a like gravelly sound to it than the person I perceive as Toshiro.
Nakabachi. All of your crimes were exposed to the public.
Our rebellion was a success. Every last one of your spies flipped on you.
What are you on about? You don't truly believe you did the right thing by putting together your little uprising, do you?
Of course I do. If we hadn't taken a stand, we'd
we'd be...
Keep it together.
Sorry. I'm alright now.
No, you're not.
Justice is on our side! The revolution is nigh! We will purge the evil from this place! Time to settle the score!
I've had enough of this racket. Don't you losers realize you're merely reaping what you sowed?
But it's your job to teach children right from wrong. Instead, all you
No.
did was exploit their situations for your own gain.
Their job is to teach them the curriculum for which they pass the exam, and for them to behave well enough as to not cause any trouble for the administration. They're not really there for... There are some real genuine teachers who want to teach, but more often than not, there are teachers who simply want to do the job.
Shut up! You brats
Like, they will do whatever they can to make sure parents do not get involved and make complaints, because those doing so with the PTA, Parent Teacher Association, will cause some kind of drama with the higher boards of education. Hence why people don't tend to make a lot of waves with dealing with bullying and stuff like that, and would rather not write up the paperwork and reports to combating these kinds of things. Instead, it becomes a more like institutionalized system where it's more worthwhile to turn a blind eye and let a child suffer than actually deal with the problem and cause the headaches involved with fighting that fight. Because oftentimes the parents of bullies will kick up a fuss.
Listen well, oh dear pupils. Some say society functions like a song, that people are supposed to complement one another for a common cause.
No.
And that is absolute nonsense!
By how society actually is, yes. In an ideal sense, sure, but that's not how that works. Human society is built on self-interest and dynamics of power.
People climb the social ladder using the backs of others. It's a simple...
Pretty much.
How can you fail to comprehend this?
Because, like, otherwise, why would there be wealth and health inequality? Why would there be managers and executives and CEOs if everything works through some kind of ideal? Like, no, that's not how that works.
This guy refuses to change his tune.
You extorted students for your own gain, lording over the school as you pleased. If we must punish you again, then we will.
Yes, I'll reprise my role from before. Nakabachi, I will show you the error of your ways once more.
You heard the man. You're about to get it, slime bag.
There are those who rule, and those who are ruled. How do you not recognize this familiar tune? How much lecturing does it take to get through to you nitwits? Initializing training curriculum. Commencing instruction.
What the hell?
Robot incoming! I wonder what its specs are. Well, I wonder how the heck we're gonna deal with it.
Zio, probably.
We've just gotta get down to business. Here it comes!
So long as there's no ads, I think I'm gonna be fine. Clear in 14 turns. Okay, this is not the real boss. Clear in 14 turns. Defeat Nagabachi. That's my starting point. And the boss is... Where's the boss? Where is the boss? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. So I'll make it across this way. Oh, I recognize this map. I've done this on the Okay, I need to find the route though, because I need to be very efficient about this. So there's a red button here, which will raise and lower these. I'm not seeing a route across. Oh, okay, actually, these dash points. So I need to lower. I need a squad to go. Everyone goes up here, falls up here. One of them goes to the button to lower this, and then everyone else can just jump across here, and the person can just catch up. I think it might be more efficient. Yes, I think split up, and then the person here, the rear guard, can catch up later. Okay. I don't have to kill these ads. Oh, that's annoying. I need to get past this one somehow. Okay, here we go. I got. Yeah, I need redo for this. Aaron, get out of my face. I want my usual squad. Okay, I think I have a tactic. Yeah, piss off. I'll take the L on that.
Better get ready.
Evil vice principal! Let's make sure to teach him a lesson.
Take that treasure, kid.
Hang on now.
Come on.
You're done now.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Come.
I'll cut them down.
Now
I'm perfectly
then,
ready.
what to do here?
Nice one! Keep it up, Joker! Take this!
I'll cut them down. I won't miss.
Enemy falls! Let's see it again, Fox!
Can't freeze you.
I am thou. My fingers on the trigger.
That's fine, I don't care.
We're down? Just hang on!
How? I don't get how that's possible.
All right, let's do this. Captain Kidd!
All right. I'm perfectly ready. Persona! Goemon!
Yeah, try and freeze it.
Now
Ah, this is annoying. Okay. We'll change. This is fine.
better get ready.
Is what we'll do.
Go wild. Take that treasure, kid.
Enemy defeated! Nice one, Skull!
All right. Wipe them out.
Now then.
Kick him out.
Nice! Keep it up!
I'm perfectly ready. Time to raise the curtain. Wipe them out, Goemon.
Alright, scout ahead.
I am thou. Goemon!
Crazy.
Stupid brats!
Let's go. I'll take care of this.
All right, I'll cut them down.
Now it's my turn. Persona! Captain Kid! Now then.
I'm perfectly ready.
Leave him as a pocket.
Excellent
Come,
position,
my
boss.
other self. Prepare yourself. Wipe them out, Goemon.
And the enemy falls. Let's see it again, Fox.
Alright, and off we go.
What to do here?
Nice one, Joker. You'll be safe there.
Could Phantom Judge. There's no point though. I'll wait, I'll charge.
Fire!
Well, as always,
I'll cut
Joker.
them down.
You got him.
Yeah, every little square helps.
Here we go. Advance. Let's go. Advance.
Better get ready.
I'm perfectly ready. I am thou. Come, my other self. Goemon!
Facing.
Now it's my turn.
Skull, nice work.
All right.
Wait, is that?
Take
The
that.
Joker's hit the mark.
Better get ready.
Nice cover. Got it. Let's go. Advance. Here. Let's go. Fire.
Now it's my turn. Now then.
Wipe them out.
All right.
I'm perfectly ready.
Better get ready. Let's get in there. Take that trigger, kid. Now then. Now's the time. Arsene!
Okay, we're down one enemy.
I'll cut them down. I am thou.
What to do here?
I'm perfectly ready.
Now then.
Wipe them out.
What to do here?
I'll cut them down. Time to raise the curtain. Wipe them out, Goemon! Now, time to strike!
All right.
Come! Take this!
Here we go.
It's adorable.
Yeah, yeah. Aim and fire. I'm not done. Ha!
Nicely evaded. Your cover is perfect.
Now it's my turn. Now then,
Wipe them out!
what to do here? All right, let's do this. All right.
I'll cut them down. Persona!
You're going to hit an ally.
Goemon!
Better get ready. Persona!
Get rid of the ad.
Okay, we're down one enemy.
Now then. Now's the time. Arsene!
I'll teach you your lesson.
That's fine. Waste your turn doing that.
Bad. Can you get through this?
All right,
What to
let's
do
do
here?
this. Let's go.
Come! Wait, I'm on your side.
Take this.
Your health is super low. Hurry up and heal.
I'm perfectly ready. Come, my other self. Prepare yourself. Wipe them out, Goemon.
Now it's my turn.
Wipe them out.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's hot.
All right, let's do this. Persona! Captain Kid!
Such stupid children.
Here we go.
Works for me.
Support's on the way.
Right on time. I needed that.
Skull, nice work.
Show 'em what we got. Take that treasure, kid!
Okay, we're down one enemy.
We're down the enemy. Yeah, that's not the main boss.
Woo! Really gave us some trouble.
Really, really emphasizing the red herring, aren't they? I'm not gonna fall for it. Who the hell's Dakini?
No! How? How could I?
Did we do it? You gotta ask? You know we won! Nice going, Toshiro!
Yeah, you weren't too shabby back there. Not on my level, of course, but who is?
I see. So it's over. We did it. We did it!
Whoa, we finally got Toshiro into hype mode.
Toshiro stood up for himself and fought that battle on his own terms.
Even though he didn't do any of the actual fighting.
Given his situation, he must be awfully relieved that we pulled it off.
It's finally over. We've got the mastermind within our grasp. Our struggle has reached the turning point. Prepare for your final punishment.
Damn you, Toshiro Kasukame! How many times must you get in my way?
As many as it takes. I have no problem standing up for what's right anymore.
That's right. So why don't you make things easier for yourself and give up already?
Not really in a position to really negotiate that. He has to give up.
I'm done for. I'm done for! Is that what you hope to hear?
Cause like I feel like the moral here is, okay, Toshiro's
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to be having a right good
yeah,
time.
Toshiro might
eh?
be fine with helping other people, but the
It's
moment he's in
laughable to
trouble,
put all the blame on this man and play the revolutionary game. It's high time you remembered your crime, your truth.
oh, that breaks really nicely. What the hell? That's some really pretty animation.
What's happening?
That's right. I'm,
I'm done for. All this effort for nothing.
Hey, did you hear about Nakabachi?
I sure did. You know, there was this one time he gave me a real skeevy look.
Get this! The old coot docked points off my overall grade for insubordination.
Pretty sure he can't do that as a given reason. But that could be his actual reason, but he could be giving another more legitimate reason.
Hey, doesn't that mean we're victims of his too?
Yeah. Yeah, as usual, once that one person goes down, they all gang up on him.
Yeah, we ought to hold him accountable.
We're gonna get you,
out
Nakabachi!
here, you coward!
Nakabachi.
We're
You're
coming
gonna
for
get it
you!
now.
don't be so down, Toshiro. Not that I don't know how you feel.
Things were going fine enough until we talked the other students into confronting Nakabachi. After we got them all on board, we wound up with the entire school going after him. By the end, even students with their own questionable allegations were calling for his head. Honestly, I'd have to be either stupid or cruel for this to not affect me.
That's true. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not blaming you at all. The people I blame are the ones forming a lynch mob for the man.
I mean, he did set it up for himself. That's what happens when you do a widespread scheme like that. A widespread network of blackmail and exploitation. You're gonna have a lot of people not liking you.
I hear some students even chased him into his own home, harassing him for all sorts of stupid stuff.
Yep. That's what
They
happens.
blamed him for things like their deserved detentions, or whatever excuses they spun up for their poor grades.
Yeah, and that's usually what happens, yes. People just cannot take accountability for their own actions. So now they have a scapegoat.
All we wanted was for him to face proper judgment for the crimes he committed.
It sounds like Nakabachi's been holed up in his house, except when he's summoned for questioning. Some people say he's cracking up from the pressure.
Honestly, I'm starting to think I was wrong about the average person's self-control.
Yeah. I mean, in Japan, you live your whole life under self-control. So when you're given license to run rampant, you're gonna run rampant.
You try to find the right words to convey what's ethical, but ultimately you can't get through to them.
Yeah, no. It's more about merit and merit and gain. 'Cause, like, does doing something get them out of a bad situation? Hell yes. That's why the students sided with him. Does forming a mob against a perceived bad person give you points in society as a quote-unquote good person? Are you fully justified in abject cruelty because you're dealing with a bad person? Hell yes. People will do that. It's only when people have consequences for their actions that's when people start behaving themselves. Otherwise, no, you do not rely on people's good nature. You rely on people's reliance on the consequences of bad actions. Because if there's no consequence, people will do anything.
Toshiro. It's too soon to give up. Let's try talking it over with everyone again tomorrow, okay?
Yes, good idea. This is our responsibility.
And this is where his turn comes in. This is where he turns on the student body for his own sense of justice. He tries to levy punishments on the people giving this man his excessive punishment. Which I don't pity him for, I will clarify. It's like, yes, I'm just kind of like dejected that people go over the line on what is appropriate just because they can get away with it.
Let's do everything we can until it's actually over.
Yeah. As long as we do this together, I'm sure we can pull it off. We'll turn this around.
Yeah, and then when he does this, I guarantee you the crowd is going to turn around and go after him now and become the new target of bullying. Because that's just how people tend to be.
Senpai.
They cannot be reasonable and just admit, yeah, we were being a bunch of dicks. We should stop doing that. No, you're the one stopping us from doing the right thing. I like this. I like this kingdom. It really addresses some really interesting points.
Train will be arriving momentarily. Please remain behind the
Someone's gonna get pushed off. Like, they're in a train station. A train's about to arrive. Yeah, someone's gonna get pushed off the fucking rails. Also, might I emphasize, he's obviously being suspicious. No one does anything. All they do is just kind of comment on him. Bit slow, Toshiro. You can totally catch her. You're right next to her. You could totally grab her on time. Also, trains, when they're arriving at the station, they aren't really that fast. Because they're decelerating to get to the platform perfectly. They do move quite quickly, but they're not gonna make a person go flying because they're not going at top speeds. But Yeah, all that weight, all that mass, even if it's going at a rather slow speed, it's still gonna hit like a truck. But I'm emphasizing this because there's plenty of time to just grab someone out the way before they get hit.
I should write that down.
Like, honestly, I've seen this trope so many times. Whenever I'm at the train station, I'm always going to be cautious of what's behind me. I'm always going to be cautious of what's around me. Because usually there's going to be some bloody idiot who goes over the yellow line. That yellow line is there for a reason. When someone is over that yellow line, I'm going to look at them and look at that person very suspiciously and be ready to act.
That's right. I was...
Oh, what's the matter, Toshiro? You seem distressed.
There you go. That's the voice I heard.
I thought you had no problem standing up for what's right. Hmm?
Stop it! Ugh.
I don't believe that I will. Remember how good it felt when you had Nakabachi on the ropes? A righteous crusade to topple an unjust ruler? A banner of justice to unite those who were wronged?
Yeah, let's not let it not be lost on me that I'm hearing the game over music.
Why don't you face reality? You sicked a lynch mob onto Nakabachi. And
As he
because
deserves,
of
honestly.
your actions, Natsuhara was...
Like, none of these are, let's be objective here. The lynch mob, he deserved that. It's a bit excessive, but he still deserved that. I have no pity for him there. I pity the people who are morally bankrupt enough to form that mob. That's a problem with society. But blaming Toshiro for this because it resulted in Natsuhara's death is a bit much. At the end of the day, Nakabachi is the one to blame here. He made the decision to go over to that platform and push Erina off into the rails. That's not Toshiro's fault.
Stop it! Please! Stop!
Nakabachi, your classmates, even Natsuhara, I can only imagine how much they resent you.
Nakabachi, yes. Natsuhara, no.
I must say, watching you march in here, utterly oblivious to what you did, was an absolute riot.
You miscreant! What's your goal here?
Perhaps you should focus on yourselves, phantom thieves of hearts. You do realize you're partly to blame for Toshiro's sordid situation, correct? No matter the name, a thief is a thief. And believe me when I say your childish ideals have sent the world down a ruinous path.
Yeah, honestly. I agree with that. But then again, those bad guys needed to be dealt with, regardless. Just because the resulting power vacuum causes a bit of chaos doesn't really justify not acting against the powers that be when they're being unjust to the common people. That's just a normal course of action.
You really need me to spell it out for you? I assumed you were clueless.
Okay,
but
let's
I had
let's
no
just play I'm an
idea
idiot
how
card then.
much.
Let's explain yourself.
Spare us the lecture. If you've got a problem with us, face us yourself.
Now, no need to rush. There's still more to tell of this sordid tale. We'll meet again soon, once the full truth comes to light.
The full truth?
That is, of course. Only if that spineless louse of a man still has the will to fight afterwards. Until then, I'll be waiting for you with the source of all this pain.
Damn it! The hell was that about?
Hey, guys! Irina's missing!
Yeah, we saw her turn into a freaking beam of light. Why did you need to mention that?
Source of pain. That have something to do with Arena.
Then, from the sounds of things, I think he might have kidnapped her.
Then we have to save her! Let's go find her before...
Hey, you. We were looking for you.
Wait, what?
We've got you. We finally got you! You. It's you!
Hey, chill out! You guys aren't making any sense.
How can you say that? The ruler of this world, the source of all evil, is finally before us!
Huh? Seriously, what's happening?
We've got you now! You're the one who drove us to ruin, Toshiro Kasukabe!
I thought Nakabachi was the ruler of this kingdom.
Wait, what did he mean by that? Did the bullies actually eventually get expelled?
If only we could finally be rid of him. Get over here, Kasukabe! Yeah, it's all his fault. I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh boy. So maybe they finally once that crime came to light of Arena's death, Nakabachi eventually got arrested for murder. So just skip the whole harassment, blah blah blah, because those are all civil suits. Just straight to jail. But then the blame was levied on the people that pressured Nakabachi. So they got the blame, and they're taking it on Toshiro, who would be at this state kind of depressed and in massive amounts of grief. At which point, I imagine Yoshiki Kasukabe would give him political protection from the mob, and use his political powers to punish the mob, and then make examples of them, and kind of make his son come out ahead as a person of justice.
That bastard Toshiro!
To further
he
his
ruined
career.
everything over himself! If that slime ball hadn't goaded us, we wouldn't have...
He didn't goad you, though. That's the thing. He never goaded you. You were unrelated to the whole thing. You just butted in. You weren't the actual victims.
Prepare yourself! You're going to pay for your crimes!
This is some really, baby levels of ethics. But I guess, you have to portray these people as irrational because they are irrational.
Damn it! What the hell is going on?
Roger that. First we get through this. Then we'll go rescue Arena.
I'm just thinking, is there going to be a safe room? 6 turns, last for 6 turns. Okay, 9 enemies. I can do that. You need to get rid of the shielders. So triple attacks. I can do this. Quite simple. Let's get on with it then.
Alright,
We're in a
let's
bit
do
of a
this.
pinch. Be careful. You got this down, Skull.
Oh, there's one right in front. Never mind. I'll go. Yeah, I'll use this one.
Let's get in there! Take that trigger, kid!
Dad, can you
That's fine.
All right. There.
Cool as always, Joker. You got
Yo,
it.
rock, buddy. Yeah, position myself right here.
Wipe them out.
And that should land me some decent amount of enemies. Oh, hell yeah.
Now then.
No? Okay,
Oh, perfectly ready.
there you go.
All right. Let's end this.
Wipe them out. Come, my other self. Goemon!
Yeah, just gonna run rampant, Maya. Beautiful.
I'll slice you into pieces.
Got it. Here we go.
You're down?
Was asking for that. Now, if I recall, I got 4 out there. 4 so far.
Hang on!
That's fine. Take the hit.
Oh no! Hang in there!
You'll be fine. You're not.
Down!
Might get knocked off. Okay, no, maybe not.
Knocked back? Seriously not good! This is just the beginning. Don't underestimate the Phantom Thief. More enemies. Just stay calm.
Better get ready.
You've got this down, Skull. Enemy defeat. Nice one, Skull.
Perfect.
Now then.
I'll cut them down.
Now it's my turn.
You've got this down,
Time to
Skull.
go wild. Captain Kid!
All right. Take that.
Builders hit the mark.
I'm
Yes.
perfectly ready.
Now then.
It's showtime!
I'll cut them down. Prepare yourself.
You're going to hit an ally.
I am thou. Wipe them out, Goemon.
And the enemy falls. Let's see it again, Fox.
Got it.
Oh no! Hang in there! Oh no! Hang in there!
Still good.
Such
Dad,
insolence.
can you get through this?
Here we go.
Enemy reinforcements! Tough, but we gotta take care of them!
Better get ready. Show 'em what we got. Take that treasure, kid!
All right.
I'm perfectly ready. Pierce them!
Fox's shots have landed! Impressive!
Perfect.
Now, time to strike.
I think I've got the 9 requirement done.
Joker took out an enemy! Oh, right!
Got it.
Adorable, but won't do anything to me.
Ouch!
I'm not done.
Fox is down!
Yeah, to be fair, I would get hit.
Oh man, enemy reinforcements!
Now it's my turn.
All right.
I mean, just free.
It's over.
Joker took out an enemy! Oh, right!
What was that? Oh, it's a drum guy.
Wipe them out.
Better get ready. Let's get in there. Captain Kidd!
What to do here?
Nice one! Keep it up, Joker!
I'm perfectly ready. I'll haul
All
you out.
the shots have landed! Impressive!
Tremble before us.
Here we go. Got it.
Ooh!
More enemies! Just stay calm!
Oh, well, alright then.
All right, let's do this.
Free 99.
Wipe them out.
Better get ready.
Yep. Position myself right here.
Now then. Take that!
As always, Joker! You got him!
Yeah, I need you down exactly where you are.
Let's end this.
I'm perfectly ready.
All right, let's do this. Ah!
Okay, we're down one enemy!
Wipe them out. Prepare yourself. Pierce them.
Okay, we're down one enemy!
Here we go.
By all means, heal.
Got it. Advance. Fire.
Joker's down! This is not looking
To be
good!
fair, I did get shot.
Oh man, enemy reinforcements!
Not too
Joker's
worried.
not looking good! His movement's slowing down! Support's on the way!
Thank fuck for that.
Nice! That's our Joker!
Persona!
Now's the time. Take this.
I'm perfectly ready. I am now. Goemon!
Thanks.
Thank you. Better get ready.
Nice position! You'll be well hidden!
Persona!
Just the one. Not worth it.
Here we go.
Down? Just hang on!
Got it. Here we go. Fire.
What?
Done.
Too easy.
Mildly annoying. But yeah, I got everything. Defeat 9 enemies, clear the stage. All good. Fairly short.
I knew something was off. If the despised Nakabachi truly were this kingdom's ruler, and the others here haven't been following their roles properly. However, if the true ruler were the student council president, and not the deposed vice principal...
You did this to us! It's all your fault! You ruined us! And Natsuhara-san too!
Stop it! Stop it!
Based on that wording, it seems not only the excessive tangential students are, but the actual victims were also blamed. Oh, she was alive! What the fuck?
Mary, how are things?
Oh, it's fine. Or I guess I just can't tell the difference anymore. More importantly, how did things turn out at school?
Nakabachi was charged for his crimes. So were all the students who drove him to snapping.
All the students who drove him to snapping. So the people who actually did crimes.
I see. Sounds like everyone got a crappy ending out of this, didn't they? And you? I'm sure this hasn't been easy on you either.
No.
You don't have to lie. Anyone with half a brain would guess that the kids who got punished are blaming us for it.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are kind of delusional and stupid anyway, so whatever. I don't pity them.
And you're the only one at school who they can.
I just want to identify why they do that. And how unjustified they are in doing it.
It's all right.
Sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Toshiro. I'm just so sorry. It's my fault. If it weren't for me...
Honestly? Her injuries... Considering the fact that she got rammed by a freaking train... It was decelerating, I might add. It still hurt. But she didn't lose any limbs. Her ribcage seems to be intact. Her skull might have been compromised, perhaps. Definitely. But there's no scarring or anything. Like, what are these bandages? She would be in a cast. She should rightly be in a full body cast.
Don't say that. It's not like you. The area I know would never give up, no matter what we were facing. Come on, where's that carefree attitude of yours? We'll start the next chapter. That's what you'd say, right?
I'm sorry, Toshiro. But I just can't fight anymore.
It's all coming back. Remember? Everything.
Don't worry. I'm wide awake now.
I can't believe what a fool I was.
I became so intoxicated by righteousness that I only made the situation worse.
See, this is also moments like this in JRPGs where you have the feeling where a person is not acting within their own character. He's just following the script. He's in this despair because the script demands that he falls here. But this isn't really like a tangible way where a person like Toshiro would despair. I always get the impression he could be rather rational and understand which parts of this are not actually his fault and just move past it. Because if he was sure, if it was someone like Ryuji who's more instinctive, yeah, I get it. He'll feel the guilt. He'll feel the self-imposed guilt for his own actions, but not really clock in that lots of aspects of it are not directly his fault, or even if they are tangentially his fault due to the very nature of causality. His own actions did not do that. It was merely a consequence, merely the consequence of his actions that caused it, based on the reactions of other people who did cause it. And I think he can rationalize that. So this bit makes no sense. But it is required for the plot for him to do this, to come to the eventual realization when he finally faces his shadow.
As if that weren't bad enough, I came this close to making the same disastrous mistakes again. I am truly a fool beyond redemption.
Hey, you sound pathetic right now, Pops. You know Arena's in trouble, right? Is this really the time to be spacing out?
Yes, you're right. Phantom Thieves, I have a favor to ask. Would you just leave me here? It's not like I'm going to be of much
So
use
to those
to
who
you
don't know,
anyways.
like Hollywood-style script writing, this is generally referred to as the liar exposed or the hero's fall. He's going to rise up again toward on the umpteenth hour when it's time to actually do the final deed to finish off the boss. This is basically a setup for his awakening, for his persona.
Now's not the time for jokes.
Yusuke's right. Besides, if you stay in a place
But
like
yeah,
this...
but sometimes in instances like Toshiro here, it makes no sense because he should not fall here because he's an adult man, he's an intelligent man, he should know cause and effect properly and knows the many workings of other people that causes major events to happen. For him to have the personal blame, the onus on all of it on himself is irrational and would not be his conclusion through this whole thing.
If it's what's meant to be,
But
so be it.
But the plot demands that he does this. And I think that is an instance of poor writing, but it's sensible writing, if you get what I mean. It's very utilitarian. Like, it serves the purpose. It does the thing so you can get to the good flashy bit. But it's so shallow. And I was really enjoying this right up to this point. Like, this is all lip service at this point.
Who knows how many people I've hurt. All because I convinced myself I was doing the right thing. You all saw my past, didn't you? You saw how it all ended. Well, I'm not strong enough to laugh off those scars. How am I going to live with myself if I take a stand again? I'll only end up hurting all of you this time. It was all a mistake. At this point, I'd rather just...
Oracle?
I know what it's like to be so sick and tired of everything that you almost want to die. But even if you're in a dark place, you promised your mom, didn't you? To call that a mistake would be... Just don't say you want to run from it all by dying.
Sakura-kun.
I believe pressing on now would be a fool's errand.
What?
Yeah,
Based on what?
it might be best for us to go back to the hideout for now.
Oh, that's what they mean. I mean, the stakes are high now. You've lost a party member. And Toshiro needs something to get back his motivation.
I'm sorry.
But, you know, game needs to go back to the hideout menu.
Like we thought. They're all gone now.
Yes, but why wouldn't they just attack the LeBlanc? They know where it is, unlike the other instances of the kingdoms. This isn't a hidden place. They've been here.
What was their problem anyway? Attacking us out of the blue like that?
I'm guessing they were created from Toshiro's memories of students who he inspired to rebel.
No.
At first, it seemed like they were divided between those who stood up to Nakabachi versus those who obeyed him. But really, both groups could be classified as people holding grudges against Toshiro-san.
Yeah, but isn't that their own fault for pushing Nakabachi into a corner?
Oh my god, even Ryuji gets it. And you know you fucked up when even an idiot is smarter than you.
I mean, it's not like Toshiro was responsible for his breakdown.
In the end, maybe everyone was just looking for a scapegoat.
No, it was just expressly the student. The students look for a scapegoat in Nakabachi. Now that he's gone, and they got in trouble for it, because they were the direct cause of his demise, well, his sentencing, they blamed Toshiro for inspiring them to do it, even though no one else told him to do that. Like, he had it on hand already. They were just assholes taking advantage of the situation.
Pin their problems on others. I won't say anyone in particular is to blame, but
no, I will say the
Toshiro,
students
no
were
doubt about it.
definitely to blame. Nakabachi got his comeuppance. He was gonna get punished. Students that were tangentially involved took it too far. And that caused the victims to also suffer their punishment as a collective cause. Which is probably why they would have their grudge against Toshiro, because they did join this rebellion. They got Nakabachi into a corner, but then other people, a third party, joined amongst this rebellion and got them all into trouble. Like, I could be completely objective here and just say that.
Right. He hasn't said anything in a while
There is
now.
definitely people at fault. None of the protagonists are at fault here.
Ah, jeez. Fine, let me go give him a pep talk, man to man.
Hold on, Ryuji.
One cup of Leblanc's finest. Your favorite, remember? Not that it compares to what he or the boss can whip up.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. It's bitter.
Add some sugar then. Also, sorry for hitting you.
No, don't be. I deserved it. I'm a fully grown adult and I threw a childish tantrum. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Don't mention it. I only lent my assistance because Futaba told me she needed help making...
You've got some loose lips, Inari!
I want to apologize to all of you as well.
Before you do that, I think we need to apologize as well. After all, we're the ones who pushed you to go there in the first place.
About what happened to you in the past, I know it'd be unfair to say we know how you feel. But in the end, you were just pushing for what you believed was right, weren't you? No one could have predicted things would turn out the way they did.
Everyone makes mistakes, and we're certainly no exception. But we do make a point of not having regrets about the actions we take. Actually, maybe we're like Natsuhara, the girl from your past. We just don't want to see them as mistakes.
Don't even start.
Yeah, I guess so. Not that we know if that's the right thing to do either.
It's not.
What on earth am I doing? I take a stand, I falter, then I get discouraged, and you all come to pick me back up. Only for me to falter again. I'm supposed to be a proper adult, but I keep getting stuck in this cycle. You know, it's actually kind of a relief finally seeing the truth.
Whether child or adult, there will always be setbacks and growth. There is no human who possesses a perfect heart.
People can't move forward if they don't put the past behind them.
Well, I think I'll just take your word for it.
So, what's the plan? We're fine with you sticking around the hideout if that's what you want.
No. Please, let me come with you. I'm not so bold as to claim I'll be able to handle anything that may come my way. But right now, I don't want to run. I need to stick it out if I want to be true to myself.
Roger that.
Okay, then it's full steam ahead.
Sakura-kun, you saved me from breaking my promise with my mother. If I ever make a fool of myself again, feel free to knock some sense into me a second time.
Oh, sure. Leave it to me. I'll make your head swell up like a takoyaki.
A takoyaki?
Well, there you have it. It seems I'll be in your care a short while longer. Yes, I look forward to it.
Now that that's settled, we need to go rescue Arena stat.
Morgana's right. It's also high time we settled things with whoever's pulling the strings around here.
It's Toshiro, for fuck's sake.
That said, where do we begin our search? There isn't anyone left who could offer us a lead.
I keep scanning as far as I can reach, but I still haven't gotten any hits.
I have a hunch as to where he may be.
Council room.
If this place is truly connected to events in my past, then there's only one place left for us to go. Also, it may just be my gut feeling, but I can sense that Arena is there. I'll lead the way if you'd like. I'm very worried about her. Let's depart the moment you're ready.
So I've done all the quests here, so I don't have to worry about that. There might be a conversation I might need to do, so I'll do that quickly. Before we go after Erina, I am curious about one thing regarding Toshiro's time at school. Allow me to recap the events for us, however. With Nakabachi out of the picture, the students picked Toshiro as their scapegoat.
What?
It seemed that their resentment is what laid the groundwork for the kingdom we're in now. So what I'd like to know is, what happened to you after that, Toshiro-san? I just kept going to school even after the incident. In a way, I felt like it was a fitting punishment for me.
No way.
You really put yourself through that. You know, that awful place we keep fighting beyond the opposing doors. It's like how I saw the world after Eri's injury.
Damn.
You went through all that by yourself? After even Nakabachi was punished, the discord showed no sign of dying down. More and more people called for my head, just when things had gotten so bad I couldn't even walk to school anymore. It all died out for good all of a sudden, as if it had never happened in the first place. Why's that? It was my father, yeah. He must have been concerned about the potential repercussions that my own issues could have had on his reputation. Supposedly he used his political connection to silence my critics. Not that my father ever said a word to me about any of this, and I never confirmed it myself. Talking about abuse, are all politicians like this? He should have done that sooner, honestly. And ultimately, that put... Because if he did that, if he stopped Nakabachi, like, getting bullied and stuff, Erina wouldn't be in the hospital. Nakabachi would be punished for his crimes. And his son would be deemed a hero. And that story can go on to boost his political career, because he can just keep quoting about it. But instead, he took his time. Only coming in right when it's gotten to be really bad, when it's starting to affect his reputation directly. Like that, let me just say, like, a good politician has foresight. And he should have demonstrated that if he was actually half decent at his job. But from then I found out he couldn't stand up my father about anything. The tiny spark of defiance the area to help to cultivate was nipped in the bud. Until all opened my eyes, I was nothing more than a puppet being manipulated by my father. Your life's just starting. Yes, thanks to the deal we've made, and also... I suspect everyone would box my ears if I lost my spine again. True that, Erina likes your own personal drill sergeant. No kidding, especially early on. Although now that I think about it, Maybe she was so hard on you at first sight because she always knew that you had it in you. Jesus, not as if I ever enrolled in her training camp or anything. It's not like we didn't think you had it in you, though, I swear. Yeah, I mean, with that big old forehead of yours, I thought you were a real smarty pants right away. Yeah, me too. I also believed in you. You were a smarty pants when I laid eyes on you. Not the most convincing work. Guys, not just irreplaceable to you, but to us too.
All right.
We need to rescue her ASAP, then bust our way out of here. Yes, I can tell we're closing in on the truth of the matter. I'll give it all for her, too. Let's see this through, Phantom Thieves.
Thanks.
No, thanks for the help with the coffee. Don't mention, I studied Ren's use of the equipment, so it came easily. That being said, the flavor got in our pores still falls the flavor we got in our pores still falls far short for his work. No, not at all. It's quite delicious. It's been ages since I had a cup of coffee here, so I enjoyed it very much.
Hey.
That reminds me, how long have you been going to LeBlanc? I think the first time was shortly after I became a diet member. I noticed the shop when I happened to pass by. When I stepped inside, I was greeted by a gruff employee and the most wonderful smell of high-quality coffee. I instantly took a liking to the place. From then on, I'd pop in whenever I needed some alone time. You're a regular? I wouldn't say I went enough to call myself a regular, just casually whenever I could get away. I could never stay as long as I'd like, but being there always put me at ease. Time almost seems to flow differently in LeBlanc, doesn't it? It's a place where you can get away from the hectic energy of the city and really focus on yourself, isn't it?
Totally.
Yeah, I totally get that. There's just something about the place that makes you comfortable enough to let your hair down. I always found myself thinking about Harry whenever I went there. Left alone to stew with my thoughts, I head down a spiral of guilt all too often. You didn't keep in touch with her? We grew distant after we went to the hospital. I thought of reaching out to her countless times, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I mean, how could I after ruining her future the way I did? I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I went through something at least similar myself recently.
See.
That's an awful long time to bear that weight alone, ain't it? But that ends today. Now that I've made up my mind, I'm going to get the resolution I deserve. But you've got to come back to LeBlanc again when this is all over, promise? Plus, Ren's coffee even rivals Sojiro's. You have to try it for yourself.
Right.
Now that I look forward to it, I'll be sure to set aside enough time for me to really savor it. But first, we have to rescue Arena and get out of this place. Now that the monsters appeared and the kingdom's changed form, we have a chance of pulling that off. Let's get to it. Now it appears I have some personas to fuse. But I'll deal with them later. I honestly don't know what to get. Yeah, I guess. I could get this later on. More movement would be nice. More range. Yeah, maxed out Phantom Judge would be good. I do use it quite often. It's a really good skill. Ooh, that's good. Well, first things first, max this out. And I think that's it. Unless I want to learn Dia. I think that's the very last thing I'll do. I'd rather get everything else. That's such a waste for me doing this one. Oh well. I'll wait a bit. She's about done anyway. I could just get this, but... yeah, the damage it does is kind of meh. Then again, this is way more worth it. More movement for him. Yeah, I'll go for utility more than the actual practicalities. First things first, get this bad boy here. Like, I want maxed out spells. Okay. That's potentially really good. Because she is really slow. Or I could give her Godspeed. Just a flat increase in movement. Let's get to the Velvet Room. Also, I can afford to do a really good Persona summon now. So let me just get some stuff out of the way.
Now then, make your decision.
Drain a bog. Okinonushi. Nothing. Nothing really stands out.
Are you finished? Well then, have a pleasant day.
I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna try to special summon again.
Time to write.
Right, this time for sure, because I've done 2 attempts now, and I didn't get Seth. This time for sure, surely.
Power. Now then, make your decision.
Give me this fucking dragon.
Is this persona? One moment, please.
Actually, what does it look like in the special summon? Okay, then they all just go into the thing. Looks like I'm being summoned. Alright, successful. Freaking finally. Jesus.
Now
Alright,
then,
see what I can make with
your
Seth.
decision.
Fornius. No one remarkable. Awesome, I love it. But
Are you finished?
I do have a
What
person
would you
who
like to
lacks
do?
a
Which
persona.
will you choose?
There you go. Works itself out.
What would you like to do? Would you like to create a weapon?
Oh, hold off. I
Are
don't
you
have the money.
finished? Until next time.
I think like getting those extra weapons are going to be the very last thing I do. Because I simply just don't have the money. Alright, gotta save the game here, guys. And I will see you guys next time. Next time being going after the main mission and finally finishing off this kingdom. Till then, goodbye, guys.